All right, we are on the draw here in match 3 of this league with Looting Rug Delver, Concealed Courtyard. Legion's Landing smells like black-white tokens. When you attack with 3 or more dudes, well, Forked Bolt is going to be a house. I actually think I want to just loot here because Vapor Snag looks quite pitiful. Although it does straight up kill tokens, which is kind of nice. Let's grab a Steam Vents. Rather have double blue than double green. This is a good example of looting on turn 1 when it's good. Third land seems actually quite nice. Probably just Vapor Snag, right? Maybe Vapor Snag, Snare. We don't have Snare up right now. That's probably fine. Vapor Snag, Mardu Tokens. Mardu Tokens. Intangible Virtue, sure. We're going to take that shot in the chin. I think I just want to put this onto the battlefield tapped. I don't really want to play out my Pyromancer here. I'm assuming it's getting pushed or pathed. Black-white tokens generally plays... what's the word? I'm going to get there. Usually plays discard, though, so that might be wrong. I think I'm just going to bounce this here. I don't think they're going to give us much better this turn. So we may as well just save 2 life. Blood Crypt into Pyromancer. That actually makes a lot of sense. And we have a Mandrills as a follow-up. That's awesome. Mandrills for next turn, going to be very nice. We're going to regular bolt that. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did the same to our dude. Yep. Their token is much better than our token. Also, Forked Bolt is really bad against Intangible Virtue. They have a 3/3 elemental. Alright, so the Engineered Explosives, we're not going to block since we plan on just lightning bolting it. Forked Bolt on the Pyromancer is much better once you realize that all tokens get that buff. Stubborn Denial. Okay. Okay. So we get to bolt this. Get rid of that right away. We're going to crash in for 1 here. Stubborn Denial probably going to be quite good, because I imagine their deck has a bunch of targets for it. And let's do this. We can get rid of at least 1 bolt, 1 Vapor Snag. They have Creature Instant. So let's get rid of a Creature. Spell Snare, 1 more card. Flashing back Vapor Snag's probably not going to be as good as flashing back Lightning Bolt. Kind of want to leave Faithless Looting in the graveyard. Alright, opponent, what do you got? Beckon Apparition. They're going to get rid of our Faithless Looting and make a 1/1 Spirit token, which is actually a 3/3. I think I just want to counter that. Hope that they don't top deck well. Land. Partway there. Land of our own kind of makes me want to cast Looting. Kind of makes me want to cast Looting. Peasy plus Goyf. Peasy doesn't seem very good here. Actually, Goyf isn't even that great, to be honest. Second Mandrills probably would have been cool. We would discard 2 cards, play the land, boom, Mandrills into play. As is Pyromancer better than Tarmogoyf? Probably not. Seems really bad with those Intangible Virtues, and I think it's the land. I'd rather have the Forked Bolt for a future young Pyromancer. Then again, I imagine if they have a young Pyromancer, they're going to hold it until they can actually get tokens off of it. Mardu Tokens. Kind of cool. Really want to keep that Legion landing off the table. Just a constant source of life-linking 3/3s. What do we got? Another Faithless Looting. All right, we're going to swing. And we probably just loot and cast Goyf, right? Raise the alarm. Those are 3/3s. We don't have a bolt. Well, Mandrills is dead. That's a darn shame. Okay. I guess they want to keep their tokens alive. That makes some sense. That makes me not want to loot because I can kill this. Then again, maybe burn spells should be going upstairs at this point. That's possible. What do we got? Another Tarmogoyf. We're going to swing. If they make more 3/3s, well, we're going to deal with it as it comes. We're not going to play around the opponent making tokens, because that's what the opponent's deck does. I guess you could loot first, but I probably just want to cast that. Target creature gets -1/-1, and you get a 3/3. That seems pretty good. They're going to eat Tarmogoyf. That's actually kind of okay. They both have Vigilance. Let's get rid of the white one just in case they have Honor of the Pure. I assume they don't, but they might. Do I want to loot here? I probably want to loot here. Land Dismember can go. Let's play Goyf. I'm really feeling the whole loot if Bolt kills them way of thinking with this deck, because looting into Bolt is just great. Alright, that doesn't have haste. They have blockers. We have Spell Pierce. Land plus Bolt doesn't get us there. We're going to keep attacking, I think. If they have to block... Oh, this has lifelink. That sucks. That's bad for us. There goes turn. Yeah, I see the way you blocked. Let's not do that. They're going to go down to 1 here. Gain 3, take 4. Spell Pierce seems really bad. We're going to loot. We can't bolt them this turn. If we had a 4th land, I would totally keep this because Delirium is online. As is, we don't get to choose that plus 4th land, so I think Spell Pierce is actually better. No, it's not. We can at least traverse, find the Snapcaster Mage, and then do it the turn after. They're going to swing here because that is Vigilance. Island. Well, that just means Traverse won the game. And this is a very good spot where Traverse just won this game. Assuming they don't have a way to stop me here. I'm going to grab the Snapcaster Mage. Play an Island. Cast Snapcaster Mage. Lightning Bolt. Cast Lightning Bolt. So, it's entirely possible that we win that game even if we don't have this Traverse. We attack. Maybe they don't have anything and they're just straight dead. Also, they need to have something that gets through Pierce, which means it can't be a 3-mana spell, but I imagine most of their stuff's 2 mana. Some sort of token production saves them there. They might have been dead anyways. So maybe I should have just attacked for the whole science aspect of things, but I didn't want them to theoretically get 2 lifelink tokens, although I don't think they actually get lifelink tokens, but if they do, that'd be bad. And there are a lot of cards in Modern, and there are a lot of cards in Modern that I'm sure I don't know, and we no longer had Spell Pierce in our hand because I chose that Traverse to be better than it. So I don't want to lose to some random 4-mana make 2 1/1 lifelinkers card. I would rather just use my Traverse and then do the Snapcaster Maging. Now, maybe you use the Traverse and then attack for science, but I'm more of a just get them dead kind of person, quite frankly, so I'd rather do it like that. Huntmaster, Revelry, they look great. Sweepers, yes please. Snapcaster Mage could be good, but maybe not. Damping Sphere seems quite bad. I'm iffy on Basilisk Collar. I don't think this is really a lifelink matchup. I think this is more of a just get them dead matchup. Death Touch isn't going to matter if their tokens are small, and, well, we're aiming for their tokens to be small, but maybe I should bring this in anyways just in case. Feed the Clan seems bad, those seem bad, those seem bad. We didn't see any discard out of them, but I wouldn't put it off the table to see some, especially something like Sideboard Duresses. What are we taking out? Mandrills is fantastic, so that's not leaving. I kind of want to cut Traverse. It was good there. I guess this is the kind of matchup where you do have time to use it, so I guess that's fine. The burn spells are fantastic. They're playing Young Pyromancer. Maybe I want to cut some of my Pyromancers because I have these. Playing around it with Huntmaster is a lot easier than with Pyromancer. Dismember seems pretty bad here. Let's cut a Vapor Snag. 2 Vapor Snags. Am I just cutting all the Vapor Snags? Spell Snare actually looks pretty good. We didn't see that many 2s, but we know they have Pyromancer and Intangible Virtue, and I'm assuming they have 4 of each. I don't think I'm going to board in either of these cards. Having a lot of trouble making the last cut. It could just be a Lightning Bolt. You know what? They're a Pyromancer deck. That's probably not right. At the same time, they're a token deck, so Bolt's not fantastic. 3 lands, Tarmogoyf Visions, Thought Scour, EE, yes please. We're keeping with Extreme Prejudice. Do I want to grab a Breeding Pool so I can fetch before I Visions? I don't know. I don't know. No play for the opponent. We found Lightning Bolt. Think I want to make this Visions good, but we're almost, well, okay. If we go Breeding Pool and then Steam Vents, we don't have to fetch next turn. Let's take some damage. Island. Oh, boy. Don't need that many lands. Don't need that many basics. We're not going to play the EE out. Once again, they might be on discard, so maybe you just want to slam it on 0 here. But they also might be boarding in Artifact Hate, which actually seems pretty unlikely in hindsight. We're going to go Goyf into Mandrills because Goyf doesn't die to Bolt. Push and Path are going to kill it regardlessly. We don't have a counterspell yet, so I'd rather play this first because if I go Peasy on 3 and they go to kill it, we can cast one of these. Whereas playing Goyf out like that doesn't really get us anything. I'll take a free 1/1. Thank you very much. Goyf also hits for more, so having it ready to attack before Pyromancer is also relevant. You can raise the alarm, opponent. 3rd land for them. 2. Do we have 3? We have 3 mana. Lingering Souls. All right. Instant already in the bin. Faithless Looting looks nice. I don't want to blow my EE yet. I kind of want to get a creature in the bin. We have 3 of the main card types here. Swinging with Goyf right now looks kind of bad. I really want to get them to overextend. There's no way we're discarding EE to Faithless Looting. I don't care if it lets us attack here. That's just bad. I might Thought Scour proactively. I guess I want to play out Pyromancer anyways. Red-blue. Now, are we going to Thought Scour here in an effort to grow this Goyf? It's also possible we wanted to fetch a mountain here so we could Pyromancer and Looting, but I think Thought Scour is the one I want to go with because all of these cards, well, maybe not this, but we have Huntmaster. I'm pretty happy with just about all of these, so I don't think I want to loot just yet. I think if we hold that looting for a turn or 2, we're going to get some actual card advantage off of it. I'm going to do this now. We can't bolt a Pyromancer anyways here. We did not hit, so we're just going to meekly pass the turn. Intangible Virtue, that's a problem. Those are all attacking. Okay, not the soldiers. The rest are attacking, though. That's 4 in the air. Might have to put EE on 2 is basically out of the question. Geez. They're all attacking? Path. That's why. Alright. Alright then, opponent. Let's grab the island, probably. We're gonna chump. Don't really want to lose the Pyromancer. We can EE on 0 here, but then the souls come back. I think we're just gonna fetch and lead on looting here. Mountain. Get that done. Make a dude. What do we got? Tarfire plus Goyf. So, we can go kill a spirit, play a Goyf. That puts us a little close to dying, but I actually kind of like it. Then we EE for 0. That might be too greedy. I really want to get them to use that Lingering Souls, though. If we EE for 0, if we leave this Intangible Virtue in play and they still have a Lingering Souls in the bin, we're in trouble. You know what? We get to Denial if we play that Goyf out. We can't do all the things we want to do. We don't have the mana. What I want to do here... Okay, so we're going to discard this. Let's start there. We discard Bolt. We discard Tarfire. And we don't need to cast it yet. We cast Tarmogoyf. And we get to Bolt and Denial. Okay. Do I want to play the EE? Probably not. But maybe. If they cast Souls, we probably end up countering it. But I'm not positive here. We probably end up bolting one of these dudes. We're going to have tokens for chumping. Worst case scenario, we trade with Pyromancer. That's fine. Do I want to put this onto the board? I don't think so. I think I want to hold on to that EE. I don't think we get much value out of showing it to them. I think we actually lose some value. So we can Denial this. If we don't Denial this, Goyf becomes... very small. We're going to counter that spell. That's not good for us, but you know, it's passable. More souls? Intangible Virtue. We're dead. No, we're not. We are not yet dead. We get to go to 5 thanks to our friend Lightning Bolt. Always having our back. That's Lightning Bolt for you. Such a good guy. Let's take 3. Okay. Another Denial. We EE for 0 now that we can counter a spell. That's fine. That is fine. Crack this. 1, 2. Tokens go away. You are absolutely right. We're attacking here. We are not casting Faithless Looting because Stubborn Denial is hopefully going to get us through here. If they cast that Lingering Souls, I think we just have to counter it. Legion's Landing makes a 3/3 lifelink. You know what? It's not 2 3/3s with flying. So that's probably okay. We still get to attack with Tarmogoyf. Here we're going to flashback Looting. Lets us make a token. That way we can chump this. What do we got? Pyromancer, Mandrills. We bin both of these. Swing for 6. That sounds decent. They want to keep their dude around. That's defensible. Let's put a Mandrills into play. We have a lot of lands here. Boy, do we have a lot of lands here. Let's leave that Steam Vents for fetching purposes. Thought Scour can go. Maybe Spell Pierce. I'm really iffy on the Spell Pierce Stubborn Denial split. What do we got? Raise the alarm? Oh boy, we're raising the alarm. We can actually block that pretty decently, so I'm not going to counter it. That is A-okay, opponent. A-okay. Oh dear, they're going to attack. They're going to attack with 3 creatures. What have I done? What have I done? But if we don't, they get tokens with flying. I don't know how I feel about all of this. I don't know how I feel about any of this. I think I'm willing to trade. Let's see. That one has lifelink, so that one dies for sure. I think I'm willing to trade Pyromancer and a token for one of their guys. We're going to take 3 here. They gained 3. They Lingering Souls. We say no thank you, please. Don't hurt me. Be gentle, opponent. They tapped this? What do you have? Oh, raise the alarm. Okay. We're not dead to that, but it's close. We cannot attack. Can we attack? they're dead to our attacks, which means they have to block. And if they have to block, no, we're still dead because we'll only have one blocker. We swing with Goyf. Goyf trades with 2 soldiers. God. Have I ever said that I like Tarmogoyf? They're taking it? Oh, I'm dead. I'm stupid. Why did I do that? That was such a bad attack. That was such a bad attack. I'm just dead. Swinging with both, they double block mandrills, and then I'm dead. Swinging with just Goyf, we can't block, and now we're dead. Let's go to game 3. That was I don't know if that was a punt, but if we lasted an extra turn, we would have had a Huntmaster of the Fells, which probably would have been helpful. Do I want to change anything here? Lightning Bolt seems pretty good. I actually don't hate Vapor Snag just because of those intangible virtues, but I think we're going to be able to deal with them. Do I want to dump Traverse? They have Graveyard Hate. Let's do this. All right, deck. Let's get going. You and me. You and me, Delver. You and... Did you even show up in this match? Now that I said Delver, it's occurring to me that I don't think I've seen Delver. Speak of the devil, he shall appear. That sounds like a keep, actually. Leyline of the Meek. Okay. That's annoying, but you know what? We're going to deal with it. We're also going to play this Delver of Secrets and pass to you, opponent. I have an EE in my hand, and therefore 8 doesn't do what I want it to. Now, I don't think I can actually play Tarmogoyf here. That makes it kind of fine that I can't play Tarmogoyf here. Then again, I'm doing that thing where I'm holding up a counter spell. Okay, I am playing a threat, so I don't think it's that bad. We're not going to attack here because 2/2s eat 1/1s. I really want to counter Intangible Virtue. Just in case no one realized. Pretty big on countering Intangible Virtue after the last couple games. That card's pretty good. Card is pretty good. Come on, Delver. Serum Visions. My man. Am I actually going to hold one of these to trade? That doesn't sound awful. Another Serum Visions. We can't cast either of these because we kept a hand that does not have red mana. I don't think I'm going to cast this. We're not really winning the race, right? I guess we could play EE on 0, but that doesn't seem good. I really don't like not doing anything here. But I think I'm going to do it anyways. This feels bad. This feels very bad. We're going to trade Delver with these tokens. We're trading Delver. Well, we're trading with the lifelinker. The 2/2 I think is fine. Don't hate the 2/2. Then again, it flies. That's a problem. That is a problem. What's the plan here? If the game goes sufficiently long, do we theoretically win? Maybe. Maybe. The problem is we can't block flyers with creatures that aren't Delvers, so I kind of like just getting rid of the flyers. Intangible Virtue. Why won't you show me Intangible Virtue, opponent? We can cast Tarmogoyf. That sounds like something I want to do. Come on, Goyf. Spell Pierce, currently better than Stubborn Denial. Am I going to counter that? We can't counter Intangible Virtue after they play another land, so I'm just going to cash that in. Get that Spell Pierce done. We're going to start doing things now, using all of our mana as aggressively as we can. There's a Lingering Souls. That's not the worst. Tarfire. That actually sounds great. We're going to start off with Serum Visions. Bottom, do I want the land? I don't think I do. I love this. Revelry, thank you for showing up. My dear friend, Revelry. I want to cast Mandrills here. I also want to stem the bleeding a little bit. We're going to give up the tribal buff on Tarmogoyf, just so that we don't take more damage from those spirits in the interim. Don't want to play EE for 0 just yet. That's getting blown up. Actually, I can't do both. Oh, we just EE for 0. That's fine. We EE for 0, and we crack in. These are 3/3s, right? We're going to save that for later. We're going to blow up one of those, and then we're going to Pyroclasm, and it's going to be awesome. EE. Do this. Pretend we have a counter spell in hand. Swing for 7. Come on, fatties. Show our token opponent that the power of numbers does not match quality over quantity. That's another ley line. That's actually fantastic. If they're hard casting that, that's pretty good for us. Snapcaster Mage is not lethal, but we're going to blow up an enchantment. They only have one source of vigilance, so we're going to choose that one, red-green. We're going to put an enchantment in the graveyard, which means they're now at 1. And if we hit a land, Snap Revelry is lethal. If we hit any burn spell, that is lethal. Makes me kind of sad that we had to delve away the Tarfire, but they scooped. Good job, team. We did it. Game 2 was rough. We kind of punted. But you know what? Game 3, we did our thing. And that is why we play green. Close that box. Reason number 1, we play green. Reason number 2, we play green. Reason number 3, that we play green. Huntmaster of the Fells is somewhere in the deck. Otherwise, I would probably call that 3 and this would be 4. What else is in my sideboard? That is green. Traverse is getting cut. Feed the Clan's decent. Reason to play green. That is why we green splash, ladies and gentlemen. For the big dudes and the enchantment hate. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. And I hope to see you in the next one.